one thing you want to be careful of when you're doing this right here, you can get a shot of the pot. One thing you want to be careful of is you have to stir it around, because if you let it sit, you can scorch your grains, and we don't want that happening at all. So don't abandon your spot, don't leave your post, don't leave your pot below or unattended. As you can see, we now have our decoction. It's up to a boil. Everything's kind of moving along nicely. We've stirred it well. You can also notice it's getting a little bit darker. That's normal. It's kind of what we were looking for anyway. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this out of here and we're going to put it back in with our original mash and bring our temperature up to right into the mid 120s, 122, 126, somewhere around there. You see right there, adding in our scoops of boiling hot mash to try and bring this temperature up. Stir this all around. Get these guys all mixed in there. Let's see where we're at with our temperature. Okay, stop there. Alright, so we've finished our first decoction right now. So we've got the mash has now warmed itself up to about 122. You can kind of see temperature right on there on the front. It's about 122. We're going to let that sit for about 30 minutes or so, do a nice sac rest there and get a lot of alpha and beta enzymes out. We'll start converting. Then we're going to start our double decoction. We're going to do the same thing that we did just before. We're going to pull out that thick parts of the mash. We're going to throw it back in the brew pot. We're going to bring that back up to a boil, and then we're going to get this up to our final temperature right around the 148 to 152 range, right around in there. Alright, so you can see Luke here. He's now stirring our decoction. So we pulled out our second decoction and we're stirring that around, trying to make sure that it does not scorch. You don't want a high heat. You want to make sure you maintain a nice low to medium heat. Alright, so I don't know if you can see or not, but obviously look outside, it's a lot darker because we started this a couple hours ago. But anyway, so we're now finished with all of our mashing. We've got complete conversion with our carbohydrates. So what we've done, what you didn't show you in the video before, is I took out the thin part of the mash, I actually drained it down, put it into a pot, brought it up to a boil, which then allows us to, after we put that back into the mash, bring us up to 170, which is basically going to stop all your enzymatic activity. And then now we're going to go ahead and we're going to let this sit and let the grain bed settle. And then after the grain bed settles, we're going to go ahead and sparge out with our water over here from a hot liquor tank. If you see down here on the bottom, I've got my pump, it's all set. And we're all good to go here in a few. And so in about 10-15 minutes, we'll actually start sparging it out, collecting the wort, getting that into the brew pot, and be good to go.